So some news that I definitely don't want to be reporting on. It's very sad, and I'm hoping Errol Spence is okay. I wish him a speedy recovery. Errol Spence has been involved in quite a serious car accident. Now, this happened in the early hours of the morning over in Texas. I don't know what part, but it was in Texas. And Errol Spence was involved in an accident in which his Ferrari flipped over several times, and he was actually thrown from the car. Now, we've seen some pictures of the Ferrari, and it looks completely destroyed. To say it's wrote off is an understatement. The car is smashed to pieces. Spence was in the car, but he wasn't wearing a seatbelt and was therefore thrown out of the car. Now, from the reports we're hearing, he's in a critical condition, but is expected to come through. But he does have injuries, to be expected, of course. Being thrown from a car like that, like a Ferrari, at high speeds, God only knows what speeds they were doing. It's going to cause some injuries. And looking at the state of the car, I don't know if it was nearly better that he was thrown than being in the car, because the car is absolutely destroyed. Okay? Now, hopefully Spence is okay, and hopefully the injuries he has are not massively severe injuries. But I've been around motorsport. I've been around, cars. I love cars. Outside of boxing, cars be a big passion of mine. And I've also seen plenty of crashes, between motorsport and, just in general. And normally when someone's thrown from a car at high speed, the injuries are pretty bad, to the head, to the back, to the shoulders. They're normally the parts of the body that are kind of impacted, because you're being physically flung from that car. It's normally not good, okay? I hope Errol Spence is okay, and I hope whatever injuries he has are hopefully minor, and he can make a recovery, because we all want to see Errol Spence back in the ring. We all are that selfish fan who love watching Errol Spence. We want to see him back in the ring. I'm hoping it's not so serious that his career is finished, because that would be a very, very sad way to end, because Errol Spence would be just coming into his prime, and it would be a very sad way for a career to end, not even in the ring. Having said all that, the most important thing, whether it regards boxing or anything, the most important thing is that Errol Spence is okay. That's the most important thing. So my thoughts and prayers go out to him. As I said, he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. It's a very silly thing to do. You should always wear that. But yeah, at the end of the day, his health and safety is more important. I just hope that the seatbelt issue is the height of the issues. I'm hoping we don't hear any reports about, alcohol or anything like that. But thoughts and prayers go to Errol Spence. I hope he's okay. Hope he makes a return. Hope he's good. That's it. I'm going to leave it here. Just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to give any outro. Just going to leave it at that. So I will talk to you after.